Hi everyone and welcome to today's General Hospital recap. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I am trying not to seize with the anger of a million suns. Obviously I could just sit here and stare at the camera for 10 minutes with this face on. And we would all know what I was thinking, but instead I'll actually attempt to make words. Okay. So at the nurse's ball, seething with anger of 1,000 moons. Moons don't have anger. Moons are nice. Alright, I'm sorry. Let's go. So, at the nurse's ball, Elizabeth is up there ready to make her big announcement. Is she going to tell? Is she going to go against what everyone who hates her has been saying? Is she going to defy expectations and tell the truth? Of course not. Right before she says it, but after she mentions Jason, she thinks about her and Jake's time together, and she backs down and isn't going to tell the truth. So, reinforcing what everyone who doesn't like Elizabeth was thinking, and disappointing Elizabeth fans, maybe? I know Elizabeth is a very polarizing character, and although I haven't liked her in the past, I try to give her a clean slate every year. I really, really do. I don't want to go out of my way to, hate any of the characters, but I feel like today she slipped into, unforgivable territory, and I need to ask this question. People who were fans of Elizabeth and Jason together, are you happy about this right now? I'm not, saying it in a judgy way. I'm just asking because, I'm trying to get a consensus from, I didn't watch the show when they were together, so I have, no point of reference. But, if you're going to have them be back together, do you want it to be like this? Do you wish she would have told the truth and maybe they would have stayed together anyway? For Elizabeth, Liaison, whatever that was called, fans, I want your input on this. But she makes a speech about Robin and worked Jason in at the end. And, forget the whole Sam, forget the whole he has a wife side of it. He has a son, Danny, and, again, trying really hard not to, hate Elizabeth, but, not working. So now for the second time, Elizabeth has kept Jason from Danny. The first time is when she concealed the results when she found out that, Taya's son and Danny, they had been switched. Remember, she switched the DNA results. I had to look it up and refresh my memory to make sure I wasn't just, making this up in my head. But I knew she had, kept Jason away or something. And then when she, finally came clean, he, wrote her off again. So when this all finally blows up, she's gonna get written off again. I'm sorry, but, it's gonna happen. And I think I am going to propose something here, that Elizabeth is officially never allowed to bring up the fact that Sam watched while Jake was being kidnapped, Jake the little boy was being kidnapped, because now she has kept Jason from his family not once, but twice. So I think Sam's, slight lapse in character and judgment can officially be written off now. Just saying. And Elizabeth runs out of the ballroom when she says making her speech. Carly is affected by Elizabeth's speech, and Jake wants to stay there and talk to her, but she tells him to go after Elizabeth, but he runs into Sloane, and they have a conversation about Carlos and stuff. Honestly, I was too angry. I wasn't really paying attention. I was just so angry. And Ned performs, and it was a really good performance, and then Ellie and Nathan put on quite a show for Maxie and Spinelli, and then Spinelli performs, and it just reminded me how it's been 5 years since I saw Port Chuck, and Bradford Anderson hugged me. Good times. Good times. That's why I can't hate Spinelli too hard, because Bradford Anderson hugged me. And so I think it's plainly obvious to see, though, that literally nobody is happy in that arrangement anymore. Maxie isn't happy. Never has been, really. Ellie isn't happy because she put this whole thing in motion. Nathan, obviously not happy. And now I don't even think Spinelli's happy anymore. So what's the point? Just go back to your respective significant others and be happy, people. Just be happy. In the lobby of the nurse's ball, Elizabeth is sitting on the floor, and Nicholas comes out to talk to her. And honestly, she doesn't even have a reason to be mad at Rick anymore, because in my opinion, what she has just done is a billion times worse. Seriously, a billion times worse. Because she's not just manipulating people, she's actively keeping people away from their loved ones, and And Nicholas's plan has backfired tremendously, because now instead of her staying away from Jake and moving on, not necessarily to be with him, but so she doesn't get trampled over all again. Now she's going to be with Jake fully knowing he has a wife and child and just not care. Just not care. Just not tell him. Just not care. And Nicholas is even against this plan at the start. And Elizabeth is trying to justify that she's doing the right thing. And I'm like, I can't. Like, she justified this last time when she switched the DNA results, so I can't. And Elizabeth contends that she wouldn't be hurting Sam because Sam is happy with Patrick and Carly and Sunny have each other, so they don't need Jason. And I don't. Does she even bring up Danny? Oh, everyone's grieved Jason already, so nobody would really be hurt. Justify however you want, Elizabeth, but she's literally... I can't. Like, this is, like, unforgivable territory. Like, this is bad even for her. Like, this is really bad even for her. And, like, does she forget that he once remembered who he was when he was going under for surgery? And he could very easily remember again if this whole thing was brought out into the open. Because she's like, he wouldn't remember, and then he would just feel bad that he doesn't remember any of these people. But maybe once he hears Jason Morgan and starts, like... maybe those memories that have been coming back stick. Like, once he has something to, like, put them in. I can't. Like, okay. Pictures, like, memories are... I can't. But, like, if he has his identity and he can stick those memories onto a timeline, maybe it'll all come back. That's basically what I'm trying to get to. So, basically, she's just cold-blooded. Just straight up cold-blooded right now. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be actively hating Elizabeth, but I'm sorry, like, I can't not. I can't not. I desperately want to hear from Elizabeth fans, though, because are you disappointed? Are you happy? I just need to know. I want to see it from the other side, if there is another side. Also in the lobby, Carly thanks Sabrina for sticking by Michael when everyone else rushed to judgment. So now at Windermere, Courtney Matthews, I believe that's who that was, because that's Spencer's mother. I looked it up. And so Spencer's going on and on about Cameron and how he's a townie, and she's like, well, then I guess I'm a townie too. And, like, I don't know, that kind of snapped him out of it a little bit. And I guess Spencer never knew his mother wasn't royalty, or, like, wasn't, like, not a townie, I guess. And she gives him the talking to that he's needed for a while now, so hopefully he's snapped out of it. And he takes his mask off, and he just has, like, a scar right here, so he's not, like, horribly disfigured like I guess he assumed he was. And at the end of the episode, there's the Misha. There's the Misha. Hello, Demisha. Hello, Demisha. Hello. Okay. Sorry. So at the end, they're singing the You're Not Alone song. That makes me cry, like always. And Anna goes to see Duke, and he's, like, not in a basement, but he's, like, somewhere planning Jordan's death because she's gonna die tonight or something. And Anna goes to... Oh, I just said Anna goes to see Duke. Haha. Misha has distracted me. And Nicholas comes home to Spencer, and they sit on the couch and watch the rest of the nurses' ball. And Sunny calls Carly, and she leaves, so we don't know what's going on there. And Jason and Elizabeth see each other, and now she sees him as Jason, and... Deep breaths. I really thought the nurses' ball is when we were going to get our reveal. So when are we going to get our reveal? Because it has to be revealed. You're not putting us through another year of this. I'm sorry, I can't go through another year of this. It has to end soon. And you know what? When it does end, Jake/Jason is going to hate Elizabeth in his new form, you know, because she withheld this information from him because, like, I'm sorry, how could he not? How could he not hate her? Because she's, like, the one person he can trust, you know? I mean, I know he has Carly, but, like, he's had her since the he's had Elizabeth since the beginning, so I feel like he really does, like, put almost all of his trust in Elizabeth, you know? Like, Elizabeth would never hurt him. Like, he can trust Elizabeth not only with, I mean, more with his feelings, more than, like, factual information, because I know he has Carly with the whole Sloane thing, but this is going to be a betrayal in, like, the biggest form, and I don't know if she could ever come back from it. So I think this is going to seriously hurt her a lot more than she realizes. And as I said, even for Elizabeth, who I know has done unsavory things in the past, like, this is bad. Like, this is really bad even for her. Like, this is Cassadine bad. Yeah, this is, like, old school Cassadine bad. Yeah, okay. I'm going to stop now because I'm just so angry. I'm just so angry. I thought Elizabeth might do the right thing. I really did. I had a glimmer of hope. I really did. I wasn't, like, unrealistically hoping, but I had some hope that she would do the right thing. So I'm disappointed because I really thought she would do the right thing. Okay. I'm good now. I will see you tomorrow for more General Hospital. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And I just said I'll see you tomorrow, but I hope you have a great day. Bye.